Well, I have spoken with Gabby's father, Joe, since his daughter was found. Obviously, he's heartbroken. He and I have spoken professionally. We've also spoken just dad to dad. He says he really wants to focus on celebrating Gabby's life, not mourning her loss. And he wants everyone to know that he is so touched and moved by the outpouring of people from all over the world who came forward to support the search for Gabby. And he wants me to thank them as he waits to bring his daughter home. And today, as Gabby's family waits for answers about what happened to their beloved daughter, we're going to be analyzing the voices, the body language, looking for any hidden clues in videos of her final weeks, final days alive. I'm joined first by my good friend, Nancy Grace, host of Crime Stories with Nancy Grace on Fox Nation. She has been reporting on this story and has the latest news. Nancy, it's so good to see you again.
Dr. Phil, I only wish I could be with you in person, but I've been completely consumed covering this story. The very latest is this. You know, we heard that Brian Laundrie went out hiking in the Carlton Reserve. That's near Sarasota. Long story short, I've been in that area, and this is the rainy season. Let's just start with this, Dr. Phil. Typically, there is a lot of swamp, a lot of water, a lot of creeks in that Carlton Reserve, but in the rainy season, about 90% of the trails are covered in water. You want to tell me that he went out there hiking, and when he did not come home on day one, which was Tuesday, his parents weren't concerned? I got another question to throw to you. He's driving a Mustang. There is a ring of press around the Laundrie home. How did Brian Laundrie get out of that home in a Mustang and drive to Carlton Reserve? And nobody saw a thing. The search for him in Carlton Reserve has been called off. And in the last hours, FBI has sworn the Laundrie home. One of the FBI said, "Get back, this is a crime scene." The parents were bundled out into a waiting Fed van, and about 15 FBI swarmed the home, bringing out evidence. Got another curveball, Dr. Phil, before I lose my thought. Has anybody seen him since September 1? Has he even been in the home? Because the sister went on national TV and said she hasn't been allowed to talk to him. Has the parents protected him from the police? They haven't talked to him. Has anybody actually seen him? Or has he been on the run after whatever happened with Gabby since September 1?
It boggles my mind that knowing that she's missing, knowing that Nicole Schmidt reported her missing, and he comes home supposedly in her van, not his van, her van, that they're not watching that house, and if he was there, he's able to just walk out the door and disappear. The prime suspect in a missing person, the individual that last saw her, as far as anybody knows, and just walks off and nobody's paying any attention to it. I know that's a small police department down there, but come on. Somebody needs to be watching where this kid's going.
It's not just the Northport police who are doing a valiant job, and everybody's been complaining, why wasn't he already arrested? Yes, sure, right. Why wasn't he already dragged in for questioning? That's a great question to look at later, but right now, I want to focus on finding him. It's very difficult for me to believe he left that home in a Mustang, go to a reserve with nothing but a backpack, and his parents wait till Friday to call police. Now, one more thing. They had tracker dogs out there, Dr. Phil. They would have smelled his scent around that car. Remember the Lacey Peterson case? One of the dogs followed the car all the way to San Francisco Bay, we were told. So they would have smelled his scent around where the Mustang had been parked. But we never heard anything about a hit. Was he ever even in the Mustang?
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.